to another Derricks Custom Sneakers and Restoration video. Today we'll be doing a restoration on some Jordan 11 Cherries. Friend of mine brought them past, well not brought them past, but they gave them to me. This is her nephew's favorite shoe and she wants them restored. So I'll be doing that. I'm going to talk about everything that I'm going to be doing to this Jordan 11 Cherry to get him restored to his close as possible to his normal glory. All right, now, one of the things, we have scratches on the patent leather. I don't know if you can see it, but we have scratches on the patent leather here. We have a deep scratch on the midsole here. All right. Also, we have to scrub, unyellow the bottom. We'll be going into in my, I call it my Derminator thing to unice it and everything. Washing the bottom of the inside of the soles. You gotta get that done using my Rejuvenator products. All three brushes that's gonna be used, soft, medium, and the hard one, we're gonna be using that for the bottom sole. Also, we're gonna be shining the patent leather up with my brush. And this is a handheld shining, the brush that shines the shoe up and everything. I'll be using a method on the patent leathers that I did see and I used before. These are not the first patent leathers I've done. These are the only patent leathers I've done on film. So that being said, we're gonna get started. I'm gonna unlace them and get them cleaned up, and I'll see you in a minute. All right, now I have everything that I need right here. I have the solution, water solution right here. I have all three brushes right here. I have the towel right here. And I'm going to get started. I'm going to start off with the soft bristle brush first. Move that one out the way. Nice difference already. And this is only by hand. I don't know if you can see the difference, but only by hand. I didn't even have to put this in the wash yet. Gonna give it a medium bristle brush. Scrub that in a little bit. Looks really good. Here on the tongue up top is some stains here that I have to get out. That might take some detailed scrubbing. I'm gonna get started on the other one before I do that. Let it sit and see what stains may come out. Well, pop back up, shall I say. And go from there, because I still have not decided if I'm gonna put them in the wash machine yet. But till then, I'm gonna scrub this one and see how this is going to go. I already see a difference. I don't know if you can see a difference from the lighting and stuff like that. I don't know. But that being said, I see a difference though. I get to see these much better. I see extra scratches. Some of the scratches that came off that was probably just little scuff marks here and there. I'm going to be able to shine this shoe up real nice. I also see the wrinkles here. I'm going to get that off, and also is some paint rubbed off on here. I'm gonna repaint that, make sure that scuff mark is out of there on both sides. It has on both shoes in the same place where the Jumpman is. Not gonna touch the Jumpman. Jumpman look good. Other than that, these shoes really look pretty good already, looking shiny. Now I gotta scrub the bottom of these. When I scrub the bottom of these, I'm gonna put these in the Derminator, my UV light thing, I call it the Derminator. It should be ready to, it should really unyellow these. I don't know how long it's gonna take, but it might take at least maybe 2 to 3 days, we'll see. But I like the way these coming out. I'm gonna scrub the bottom of these really good, and we're gonna definitely go from there. Nice and cleaned up. Next thing I have to do is honestly, probably go over it one more time. I'm gonna go over this one as well, wipe it real good. Good thing about it is, he took good care of them. There's not a lot of rocks in it. See a rock there. I normally would take that out beforehand, but got ahead of myself on that one. Let's see if any more. All right, no more rocks in this one, the bottom of there. And here's, like I said, the little pebbles part gets stuck all between the grooves. We all know it happens to all of us. Let's see what's in here. All right, got that done. Now for the scrubbing. All right, got that scrubbed out. Got that cleaned up. No more debris under the bottom, no more rocks. I think this was little gum something under there. Got all of that out. This is ready to be go over, wipe down, let it dry, then go to the next step. I, again, don't know if I'm gonna put it in the machine or not, but I don't see it looking like it needs to be in the machine. Check the shoe tree out. No, I don't think they need to go to the machine. I'm not gonna put them in the machine. I'm gonna clean the inside of these out. Beforehand, I'm going to scrub the inside sole. Scrub this really good. Yeah, the Jumpman is still fresh on there. He must love those shoes because they're still fresh on there. They have not gone anywhere. And if so, I can easily do a little repaint there. He said it and everything. Other than that, it looks great. I think I'm going to do the other one. After I do the other one, I'm gonna come back and I'll show you exactly what is being done. Got all the dirt off that. Got it washed. I think the next step is to make sure everything's good. I'll show you if I repaint, what I repaint, and we're gonna go from there, okay? All right, I am back. I had cleaned the shoes. The shoes are clean. They look very, very nice. They came, I mean, they're really, really good job. I did not have to put these in the machine. I tried to avoid putting these in the machine. It got the shape back to them with the shoe tree I put in them. And right now, they look really good. Got the insoles, got those cleaned up and everything. Everything's cleaned up now. The next thing I need to do is unyellow the bottom. See how yellow they are, and you see them now. Now, I did not shine up I didn't do anything to the patent leathers yet. I wanted to save that for last. I wanted to get to the root of one of the problem was getting it clean. The other root of the problem is unyellow them. So I'm about to unyellow them with some Angela's Soul Bright. I'm gonna use the Angela's Soul Bright. Have the Angela's Paint Brush here. Got the saran wrap to wrap them in to keep them nice, keep all that inside. I have my Derminator machine over here that I'm gonna put the shoes in to get them bright again. And I'm gonna get that started. Now, I'm gonna shake this up. Pour this in. All right. Set this one aside, set that aside. First thing I'm gonna do is apply this. You wanna apply this all over, nice and smooth. I normally would tape up the red part. I'm not even going to do that because I don't think that's important right now. I'm going to just go over everything lightly. And once I do all of this, I'm going to apply the saran wrap on it. And that way, hopefully, I don't know how long this is going to take. I'm gonna come back in about maybe 5 hours to see how this goes. Keep it running for 5 hours to see if it'll actually lighten up and everything in 5 hours. I'm guessing it's gonna take at least 2 to 3 days. That's me personally think that doing this. This is not my first Jordan 11s I've done. I've done plenty of them. I just never done the cherry before. I've done the white and black one, done those. But I am showing this process to you. If anybody wants to do this at home, because I know everybody got some Jordan, probably everybody got Jordan 11s, got the yellow bottom of it, got the bottom of it on, and don't know how to do it right, or don't know the right person to get in contact to do this. And you can do this at home. You can get some Angela's Soul Bright. You can use the sun. You can put out. I personally don't like using the sun. That sun, that UV sun or whatever, that heat started making your shoes separate, and that's another problem you don't want to have. I've done that plenty of time. It do work, but sometimes, depending on how old the shoe is, it would definitely start separating in between the midsoles and stuff. You start getting that separation, especially depends on how old it is. So that I say proceed with caution, as I said. All right, I have this nice and tight. Sometimes you can put tape around this part so it can fit better and everything. I don't think I need to do this because it's fitting pretty darn tight all the way around. I'm gonna go and put that in the UV box I have over here, my Derminator box, and I'll see you guys in a couple of seconds. All right, I'm about to put this into the UV box. Here's my UV. All right, set it on. Turn it on. It is all ready. I'm going to leave this in here for about at least a good 5 hours. Come back. Let's see if we get the results, okay? All right, see you then. Okay, I am back. I had these in my Derminator ice box to get the yellowing off the bottom. I got them so far looking pretty darn good. I had them in here for about a week. They probably can get completely white. It'll probably take another 2 weeks almost, or even maybe a little tad longer. I don't know, it could be a week. But I do know the customer wanted back ASAP. She said it was good enough, so just do what I can. But they look much, much better. Now the next thing I used was some nail polish remover, which is another form of acetone. I didn't want to use a strong version, which is right here, the actual acetone. Didn't want to use that strong version on these particular shoes. Get the Q-tip, pull a little in. And what I'm doing is trying to get the scratches off. Very lightly go across where the scratches is. Because some of these have some deep scratches in this that's not going to come off, some deep scuffs. Some have marks, some don't. But that's what I'm doing right now. This one right here have a big long streak right here. Really not too much scratched into it, but it's definitely in it. You can see some of the red that came off this Q-tip a little bit, just a little bit. I didn't want it to be too strong. That's enough for now. What I'm going to do, next thing I'm going to do, put this aside, is have my handy heat gun. As you can see, the midsoles is nice. It's all wrinkled up. All right here is all wrinkled up here. I don't know if you can see that. That's all wrinkled here. You have some little bite marks that the little dog did here. We're going to even that out with the heat gun and make sure that is nice and straight. All right, I got the wrinkles out of the midsole. The next step is going to shine these shoes up really good. I cleaned them up. The bottom looks pretty good. They're almost back to their former glory. You have some wrinkles in it, just some, a little bit. These were definitely worn really well. So they're not in bad shape, but they're looking really good. They came out good. The next step I'm going to do is shine it up. So the materials I need, I'm going to use the old method, is turtle wax. This is for your car, but this is to shine them up. It actually will remove any minor scratches. It can remove that, really edge them out. I'm definitely going to be using my little buffer kit I got from Amazon. And I'm going to shine them up. So I'll be back to show you that part really soon in a few minutes. See you then. All right, I am back. I decided not to go with the turtle wax. I'm actually deciding to go with the Magnus Scratch X. This is a kind of wax that's supposed to get scratches out, stuff like that. Good with colors. So I'm going to use it on these cherries. I'm going to see how this is going to work. Okay, got that on there. I'm going to do the other one. Then I'm going to take the wax off, and we're going to see how this is going to go. Ooh, a little bit too much. Don't need but a little bit on here. All right, now I'm gonna leave these on, let it marinate for a couple of minutes. After that, I will be taking it off with the micro towel right here. You didn't take it off, see how this shine comes up, and we'll go from here. But I'm gonna take a few minutes to let it settle on the cherries, and we're gonna see how that goes. So once again, be right back. Okay. I am back. I got the wax all on it, nice and pasty, if you can see that, and everything. I'm about to take it off, and we're about to go from there. So, here you go. This absolutely works. I mean, it's really shining. It really came pretty good. It shined real good. That's another method that I've learned for all of my searching for tutorials to help me out how to do these restorations. These actually work. It's shining good. Still got some little scuff, but they're not as visible as they were before. I'm gonna shine them up with the little buffer I have.
RDMS.
These are shined up. It looks really good. I mean, absolutely amazing. I took the wrinkles out of the midsole. All right, I'm going to talk about everything that I've done, but next thing you know, I have to lace them up. So I'm going to lace them up and talk about what everything I've done to it. See you then. All right, I am back. This custom is done. These Jordan 11 cherries are completely restored. Let me talk about all the products I did, everything I did, okay? One of the things, I got some shoe trees to make sure that it kept its shape, stuck them in there. Cleaned it off by hand using the Rejuvenator brushes. Got all the brushes inside. Scrubbed that really well. Let it dry. I did not have to put it in the machine. After I did that, I went and used the Angelus Soul Bright. I applied it on the bottom with the Angelus paint brushes, smoothed it out, got saran wrap to wrap it in, put them in my Derminator ice box to ice them at the bottom, left that in there for 7 days. Of course, I have to reapply it every day. I let it sit for a good almost 24 hours. Then I reapply it every single day. After I did that, and again, they came out pretty well. After I did that, I went and used the heat gun and got all the wrinkles and scratches out the midsole. I used the heat gun to do that. Once I did that, the patent leather, what I did with that, and use this for the shoe, but it's for a car. Wax. This is Magnus wax, scratch off, help get all the scratches out, help shine it up. Use the microsurface cloth right here. Applied it with a pad. I put it on there, I let it paste up. Once I did that, took it off with the cloth. Then I shined it up with this handy little buffer here. And from there, it looks great. These shoes came out good. This custom was finished. Not custom. I keep saying custom. Restoration is done. Mary, a repeat customer, a good friend of mine, friend of my brother's. This came out great. I appreciate her. She always support me, and I appreciate you, Mary. That being said, this restoration is done. Thank you for tuning in to another Derricks Custom Sneakers and Restoration. Also, you can catch me on all social medias, and you need something restored, look me up. Talk to you soon. Thanks.